Hi everyone, I'm John, a landscape and nature photographer. Today I'm taking you with me on a peaceful early morning adventure through Ashmore Woods near Blandford here in the UK. I followed the footpath slowly, taking in the scenery and that unmistakable smell of wild garlic. It was still early, so the woods had that moody, dim light that makes everything feel a bit mysterious. So I walked further along the footpath and it's blocked up here again. I saw a deer somewhere just in this forest bit here. And by the time I got my camera out, he was gone. Unique trees. Yeah, so I've seen one deer so far, and there's a little bluebell still here. There's lots of wild garlic. The smell of wild garlic is really, really strong. Hear a pheasant in the distance. Lots of like toppled over kind of old trees that have fallen due to disease or storms. I'm just heading back to where I came. I'm just going to try and see if I can find a different way, because that way was blocked. See if I can see the deer again as well, which I think he's long gone. I'm going to head down this footpath here and see what I can find down here. The footpaths are quite overgrown, but you know, we're in the forest, so it's to be expected. So peaceful though, it's really, really quiet. There's nobody here, there's only one in the car park. So I just come down the end of this hill and there's a really sort of nice view. So yeah, I saw two like pheasants down the bottom here. If I just see if I don't think you can see them, but yeah, I saw two pheasants down the bottom here and they're making a lot of noise, and then I saw two females and a male pheasant. Wow, that's a really pretty pheasant. She's got like lots of like spots on her. It's really pretty, but she just scared me because she came out of the bush just out of nowhere. You can't see, but the moon, oh you can just about see it, is in the sky. So I'm just I recently got a new video camera, the Canon V10. It's mainly a vlogging camera, and I got it mainly because it was cheaper than some of the other competitors on the market. And it's been out for a while. It's been out for about 2 years now. It's got small kind of f2.8 6.6mm lens on it. It's a Canon V10, and I'm used to Canon cameras, so yeah, I just thought I'd give it a try and see what it's like for, you know, starting this YouTube channel and vlogging. Yeah, I got the these little kind of microphone mufflers for the wind on it that sits on top, and yeah, the battery life doesn't last very long, and I'm just testing out the image stabilization. Yeah, so far I'm quite impressed, and this will be my first video that I made with it, so you have to tell me what you think. I've just stopped at this tree because I really like the pattern of the bark, and the tree has lots of like moss hanging from it. Looks looks really pretty, so it might make a good photo. It's just I'm just trying to see if it's worth changing lenses for, because I need to go for a wider lens if I was to take this photo, I think. But yeah, it's quite a dark scene, so I've just been trying to find like different kind of angles I can take this photo of this tree, and if it turns out well I'll share it in the video. But yeah, just been kind of working the composition. Just seeing what I can find really. So I decided to move back a bit and try and get a wider angle of the tree. It's really like the bark, and move over here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like a really pretty pattern. Yeah, some like amazing trees around this area. Look at the bark on that one. Wow, some really tall ones. Across this other tree, which doesn't really look very good on this camera, but in person it looks quite nice and got lots of distinguishing features. It's very pretty. Lots of so I thought I heard something then. So I'll take a photo of it anyway and see how it comes out. With woodland photography, there's so much to take photos of, it can be quite overwhelming, and it's like trying to get the right compositions and then getting home and editing it. I find trying to edit the greens quite difficult, but yeah, we'll see how it comes out. So I'm using camera autofocus 24 to 105mm Canon S lens. So yeah, I'm just gonna see how it comes out and take the photo. So it's quite shaded in this forest and quite dark in some places, so I'm using long exposure. I will, when I show you the photos, I'll tag in the settings that I'm using. So I've just been walking along the footpath a bit more. I was starting to think about going home, sort of heading back the way I came, and sort of just going back and revisiting the wild garlic. But yeah, so then I just noticed on the left hand side of the footpath there's these really amazing roots and this tree that's almost like toppled over. So I've set my camera up here and I'm just going to go see what kind of composition I can get. But yeah, it seems to be quite a lot of roots. I guess it's because it's quite a steep bank on the hill. It causes the trees to come out in all different kinds of shapes. So I've come across this, which seems to be a dead deer head, and someone's hung it on a tree for an unknown reason. Very unusual to find out in the forest. It's getting lighter now, so you know, it's very pretty, very peaceful. I can hear the birds in the background. Yeah, I'm on my way back to the car now, and the sun has come through and making a really nice reflection on the forest floor. I can hear that woodpecker again. But yeah, it's really strange because the wild garlic seems to be dying off now, so I've came a bit too late, I think, because last year I must have come a bit earlier and there was lots of bluebells and wild garlic about, but yeah, it's just not very vibrant and the conditions are just not right really. So So I'll just hope I see some deer on the way, really. On the way back, I can take some photos of. But yeah, sometimes photography is like this, you know. Sometimes, you know, conditions are just not right, especially landscape photography. But I got some nice photos of some trees, and I've seen lots of wildlife, and yeah, some really peaceful walks. So can't complain, really. So this wild garlic seems a bit more fresher. Doesn't seem to be dying. So the wild garlic is a lot better towards the start of the footpath, towards the car park. So what I've been doing is taking photos of the wild garlic. I've got it quite low down, try and capture as much of the wild garlic as possible, and try and emphasise how tall the trees are. But yeah, it's really nice. I'll show you some photos if they come out well. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for coming on this adventure with me. Please like and subscribe.